Hello, everybody. This is the recording of my session. Unfortunately, any of the students connect or sign up for this time of the day. So I'm just going to explain my session preparation for this listening drill session. So this week we are going to talk about siblings rivalry. This is week 5, Advanced C1 listening drill, and my name is Sofia Moreno Jaimes. The goal of the class was that by the end of the lesson, a student will be able to understand the main idea and details from the listening audios. They will recognize the features and the differences of a fast speech. They will also be discussing about relationships, family relationship and conflicts, their perspective and their position about siblings rivalry, and also they will be expressing their opinion about siblings relationship. So we are going to start with a warm-up activity, and this warm-up activity is that we were going to watch this video, and this video talks about siblings, about relationships, about how sometimes the siblings rivalry start, about the importance of the parents' position on these cases, dealing with a lot of children. And then after that, we were going to discuss and share our opinions about the video. Later on, we were going to answer these questions. Do you have siblings? What are they like? Did you ever argue or compete with them? And who is usually more responsible, older or younger sibling? After discussing and kind of like introducing the topic, we were going to discuss this vocabulary. Um, I was going to ask the students if they know these words, and if they do, I will ask them to explain to all the class what is the meaning of these words um, by giving examples and a definition. Then we were going to read and talk about this listening strategy, that it is that spoken English can sound quite different from written language. In fast speech, fluent speakers often shorten or omit certain elements. It is possible to train yourself to understand the fast speech. You don't need to imitate fast speaker, but focus on trying to understand what they are talking about. So I think this listening strategy is very important. So they will understand the general idea of the audio, and they will not be focusing on translating word by word. So after explaining this listening strategy, we were getting to the listening audios. We will be listening to audios, and then they will be answering these questions.
Golden curls. She looked like an angel, and she behaved like one too. This was not good news for me.
So after listening this audio, we'll be discussing about like what the speaker was talking about, the shortened words and the slang or the accent. And then after that, we will be answering these listening comprehension questions. Then we will be listening to a third audio, and this one will be about 3 different types of conversations where siblings will talk about their experiences, and then based on that, we will be answering these multiple choice questions.
1.
I don't think you should hang out with Luke so much, Sam. He's not a nice.
So after listening to that audio and answering vocabulary or questions, students will answer an argument or explain why they chose that letter. And then at the end, we were going to do a wrap-up activity where they were going to finish the sentence. They were going to open their minds and finish the sentence that they wanted. Siblings rivalry happens because blah blah blah. In my opinion, parents should blah blah blah. One thing I learned today is blah blah blah. And that's pretty much it. I was going to send the attendance link and finish the class, but unfortunately, any student sign up, so any student connect. But this was my session preparation for listening drill week 2.